It takes one at bat to have a great night. That's what I tell him when anybody's struggling like that, or like he has been. I often tell the player it takes one at bat to have a great night. He had a great night.
And Baez, he sort of got started last night with the homer, and he followed up with 4 hits today.
Yeah, I like some of the hits on the right side. Also, the homer was pulled, but I like middle off field. If he starts doing that, he needs to start accepting a couple walks. If he does that, then you'll really start to hit again. But that's a nice sign right there.
When a strike zone is different every night, certain pitchers probably have to contour to what is out there. Imagine, I know this is a difficult subject, but both pitchers seem to have better stuff than what it showed tonight.
You're being very kind, actually. There wasn't a strike zone tonight. It was a ball zone. I mean, that's what it was. It's I don't know what was going on. It really was. I mean, both sides. I saw. That's why I wasn't arguing. I mean, the calls appear to be the same on both sides, and what can I tell you, man? It was frustrating for both teams. Johnny, I mean, if it's a couple of those pitches are called strikes, which I thought were, it just slants the game in another direction. Again, both sides. I mean, Jeremy's had a nice start too, and so I'm sure it was frustrating for both pitchers.
Speaking of that, in the I think it was the 5th inning, bases are loaded, 1 out. He's 3 and 1 behind on Saunders, and but Lester gets out of it with just a 1-run help.
That was big. I mean, the ground ball to first base was very big right there, because if I really couldn't let him go much longer. I'm respecting him. I know he's able to get out of jams, but it's like almost 100. What was it? 106 was closing in on 110 after 5. That's a pretty big number. So, but like Bruce says, I thought he had good. The number wasn't high regarding velocity, but he's making nice pitches, but was not getting rewarded for it. So I didn't. And we had a really a shorter bullpen tonight based on last night's game. So all of those reasons were the reasons why I left him in. I did not want to use Strope or Huey Hart tonight, and then Grimm, Dunsing, and Montgomery were down. So I would have used the other 2 guys if it was absolutely necessary. But the way it played out, that's why Edwards went too. Just did not want to get the motor running for those other guys tonight.
KB's fine to pinch it at the end?
Yeah, a little bit of a tight calf at the end, so I wanted to be very cautious with it. Obviously, I haven't heard anything new, but that's why we did what we did.
When Javi dumps that ball in the right field, are you saying go to second, or you kind of respect the game more than that?
Yeah, well, I already have, God bless you, I was having the conversation in the dugout with Rizzo before the at-bat. I said, okay, Rizzo, hit a ball in the gap right here. You have easy triple. Do stop at second. And he said, no. I said, I would. And he said, I'm going for OPS. So there's 2 different ways to look at it. A great response.
Joe,
yes, sir.
A month into the season, obviously you guys are going for another championship ring, but how much different is it being chased instead of being the one?
Well, even last year, though, I thought everybody's going to come after us hard, and they did. It's kind of wonderful, actually. I'll take it on an annual basis, to be in that position, to having won a World Series. I honestly don't feel anything different. I mean that sincerely. I don't feel a different vibe from the other teams coming to us. I don't. We, like I said, it's up to us to really play our game. We talked about the starting pitching, going deeper into the games, making plays. And then obviously the hitting, having that to come around. So we're doing okay right now. We're not playing near our top capabilities, but I don't think it's a function of the other team coming at us any harder. I think it's our own problem.